Thank you for listening to Two Talking Arseholes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes.
Brownstown, we're with you when you fight. Brownstown, bark with the dogs tonight. Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind you.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good ever not, whatever time it is. It is, I suppose, the 18th day of, it's Easter Monday. Oh, it's the 8th. What am I saying? Talking to Arseholes with me, Steve Henn, and over there.
Makes you proud to be Rwandan, Mr. Singh.
Oh, man, hasn't that shit hit the fan? You know, when they announced it on Thursday, I thought, I can't even be proud to be British, let alone a Conservative.
No, you should be proud to be Rwandan, Steve.
Rwandan. I can't even say Rwandan. I don't even know how to get there. Oh, I know. Let me get a little boat from Amazon and swim across the channel. I'm pausing for you to come back there.
Oh, sorry. I was hoping.
Oh, you want me to do my rant? I can do my rant if you want.
No, it's fine. You can go ahead, Steve. You know, I'm a bit slow today.
Well, he's probably worried that he's going to go to Rwanda. This is my rant, right? This is what, when I heard on Thursday, I thought, so, these people, I'm going to call them these people are going to travel across Europe thousands of miles to get to France and then spend thousands of pounds to get in a boat that came from Amazon and dangerously cross the channel to be told when they get there, we're going to buy you a one-way plane ticket to Rwanda and send you there and to see if you can come into our country. And then when you're there, if you can come into our country, as it's only a one-way plane ticket, you've got to travel thousands of miles across Europe, get a rubber boat from Amazon to come across the channel, and we'll say, no, you can't come in anyway. That's stupid.
I think it's just one. It's gonna make certain people over here very happy close to the elections. Right?
What sort of people are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Nigel.
No. I can't turn left.
Nigel. And also, I think it'll put people off from coming if they think, well, you know, it sounds extreme, doesn't it? A one-way ticket to Rwanda. You know, I mean, I think they've tried to make it more acceptable, saying it's going to be only men. And if the men are married, they won't send them. But I was reading somewhere that
hold on. You said you forgot to put a colour in front of that. Only men, only brown men.
Oh, I hope not, because I don't get mixed up in that here. I don't want to find myself in Rwanda. I don't know what as a country it's like, but I didn't know where. I had to look on the map where it was.
It's in Africa, I know that, but I have no idea whereabouts.
It's on the
I bet it's
continent of
probably.
Africa.
Is it near the equator?
It looks like it was near Kenya.
That's the middle.
Around, Kenya. I think it was.
Top right, is that top right, Kenya, or top
East?
Top left?
It's more east, isn't it? East Africa.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Yeah.
Okay, down there, down by the Cape.
Yeah. I think they showed Priti Patel go in there. I think she was shocked. She was shocked, Steve, when she got there. She saw all these immigrants already here, and she didn't realise it was the locals.
The thing is, I'm hoping that Boris only paid for a one-way ticket for her as well. I hope she never comes back.
You know something? That was a missed opportunity. That Priti, you can lead by example.
She can't, though. None of them fucking can. But didn't she go to another country and didn't tell Theresa May that she was going to another country and did some deals behind Theresa May's back?
Israel.
So she's good at that.
I think it was Israel.
Oh, so she didn't go by plane. Israel. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Very good.
These are the jokes. It's good enough. All right. Okay. There's Priti Patel, Boris Johnson, and Rishi Sunak, and they're in this field, and Priti Patel. No. Priti Patel says,
Orgy?
these tracks are badger tracks. I know that. And Rishi Sunak says, no. They're not badger tracks. They're deer tracks. I know that. And Boris Johnson was just about to say what sort of tracks they were, and they got run over by the 1915 from Paddington. Because it's train tracks. So it's not deer tracks or... See, train got run over by the 1915 from Paddington. So she's gone to Rwanda after Boris did his announcement. His announcement was awful. And then I heard that most of the people in this country disagree with him unless they were Conservative voters, and more of them, 52% of them agreed with him. 52% of Conservative voters, surprisingly, are racist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, he's kept his job. He's keeping the Conservative Party happy, maybe pull some voters in for re-election. But the thing is, right, is that it's not going to happen straight away, because there's obviously going to be people up against it, going to have to want to take the government to court about it, aren't they? So.
What the fact that he's the first prime minister in our history to be found guilty of committing a criminal act. No,
I mean, as in trying to get this Rwanda thing going.
That's no one's going to Rwanda, people. Don't. It's red meat. It's bollocks. If anyone goes to Rwanda, right, I'll pay for their ticket to come back.
You sound pretty confident, Steve.
I did there, didn't I? I did. Yeah. I sounded
maybe a bit too confident. Yeah.
It's only because Rory Stewart said it on Thursday. He didn't say he'd pay for a ticket, though. He said it will never happen, and I think he's right. I do think it's a thing. It's another way. We'll be talking about this for 4 days. Apart from the fact that Boris Johnson is the only prime minister in history to be found guilty of committing a criminal offence.
Well, you need to make an example of him.
In what way?
Hang him naked by the bollocks outside of number 10, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I think he'd probably enjoy that anyway.
I don't know if he has got any bollocks, to be honest. He's more piffle.
With the amount of kids he's got plenty. He's got plenty.
You only need a dribble. This may be an inappropriate time to mention, but I had to have a drug test the other day at work.
What did you get pulled up on then? Cocaine?
Right. Didn't you see this on my status? I've just had a drugs test at work and I failed it because I couldn't spell penicillin. Because I actually spelt penicillin wrong. I spelt it with one L, which I thought was quite funny.
I'm thinking, they say random, but let's pick the people most likely high.
That's why they probably chose me.
Yeah, because
they said if he's not on drugs, he fucking should be. So anyway, Rwanda. Actually, no, you said hang Boris Johnson bollock naked up outside Downing Street. Why was that?
Make an example of him.
Made an example of him for being... But isn't he coming out in the Commons tomorrow, Wednesday, to give a statement that will put everyone's mind at rest, or he'll explain everything? But he's lied. They're going to... On the information I was given, I thought I was this. I never thought that. Yeah. I should have done that. I should have thought of that when I was there.
I acted in good faith.
If he's so stupid that he doesn't know what's going on, then he shouldn't be Prime Minister. Okay. Asked and answered there, really, wasn't I? But he's not stupid. This is where people get confused. He's not stupid.
He's an idiot for believing all the crap he comes up with actually makes sense, I think. The only way you're going to find out is at the local elections in May.
Oh, blooming hell, they've lost another MP, didn't they? Because he was a fiddler. But he's appealing. Not to me, he's not. But it means there's going to be another by-election. And that's Conservative, because didn't you say that once? By-election. I think you did that. You went by-election. Have a look, people, and let us know. I think somebody should just stand up and go, I'm not Boris party, and they'll get more votes than Keir Starmer.
Oh, Keir Starmer gets sold off as well.
But it's all we've got. I didn't matter yet because, like, I don't think the next election will be decided. I think it'll be the one after where we'll get the proper people in.
It's
I
been,
think
is it
there's
12
enough
years?
people are going to vote for
12
him.
years, Steve. 12 years.
It'll be,
of
it'll be another
Conservative.
2. It'll be 14, and then another
It's a
4.
long time, that is, isn't it?
So actually, it's going to
There's
be
kids.
20 years. It's 20 years of conservatism ahead of us.
There's going to be kids who are just, that's all they know. Young people. They've known austerity.
They've known austerity. They've known the world-beating track and trace system, the world-beating vaccine, the world-beating pandemic. 1,500 people died this week, people. Don't forget, it's not fucking over.
Easter
And that's
weekend.
another thing. They say, 500 people came over. 500 people came over this week on boats from Amazon, right? That's fine. 1,500 people died this week, so we could still have another 1,000. Rwanda's, I think, it's going to come back and bite people on the bum. I hope it comes back. I can't see it happening. I can't. I do think it's just he's playing to the gallery again. He's trying to obfuscate and make people think, oh, yeah, well, that's why he even mentioned Brexit in his bloody speech, didn't he? Because of Brexit changes or something like that.
You know what worries me?
Is it the big ghost behind you?
Talking to you every week, just one of my worries.
I've seen, ladies and gentlemen, funny man on telly.
That's an X Factor buzzer. Anyway.
I thought you were a quiz show host.
I was worried.
Now
What I'm worried about is
I have
that
to
you look
remember
at-
what he was saying.
No, yeah, I had to get back on track then. What I worry about is you got France having their elections and Le Pen. I can imagine Le Pen. If she doesn't use this saying, look what the British are doing after leaving the EU. You know, this is what we can do as well. That's worrying. That is. You think that potentially you could have a far right leader in a Western European country.
We have.
Now, Priti Patel is quite.
Oh
leader,
no,
isn't
she's
she?
not. She's not in there yet. Who's oh yeah, no, you're right. I think she probably is out of all of them. She is the furthest right.
Yeah. Well, a family. I think I mentioned before. A family. A family had a mining business in Uganda. I think it was.
So another Tory that's into miners.
Very clever, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's not laughable though. It's not laughable. It's sad.
I would have
and
changed. I would have
makes me
changed
wanna
it. Said taking advantage of miners.
cry. That's another Tory taking advantage of miners.
Very clever, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's not laughable though. It's not laughable. We haven't talked about Rishi. That's what I was going to say. But we did him quite badly last week. But he's got fined 50 quid, didn't he, for just by mistake entering the party room where the cake ambushed them.
You know what he said when he got that fine? Do I have to pay tax on this?
The fine was 50 quid. And I worked it out. That would be just like 1/3 of one of his sliders. Oh, one of his, not his sliders, his trainers. Thank you very much.
Keeping up with the youth, are you?
Bang. I'm sick, man. I'm sick. You know what I'm saying, blood?
We were talking about this earlier on. Steve, was that I did a gig and there's a lot of young comedians and I felt like an old. I felt like very few times I felt old. I know how Steve feels now.
How old? Avi's not that old, really. He's only, 10 years older than me.
Early 40s.
Yeah, because I'm 30.
You sound like someone who's trying to sneak into the country. I'm 30.
I think everyone's feeling that they're going to sneak into the country. I think this whole weekend and from what happened Thursday, yeah, I just think we all just feel dirty. There's no good news. There must be good news. Surely, how many Easter eggs did you have?
None. I'm
Is that
watching.
good
I'm
news?
watching my weight.
It's too late for that.
Well, there was like a news story about. I think there's been like a few kids getting food poisoning through Kinder Surprise eggs.
Why would they have salmonella in chocolate? And then I suppose they do use milk, don't they?
Yeah, milk. So there was that. So it kind of put me off a little bit. But I have got. Is it good? Some people might say it's a good news story. Some people won't be. Elon Musk looking to buy more of Twitter and take it over.
How much did he offer? Was it 33 billion?
40 odd billion, wasn't it?
40 odd billion. Right, now, Av, if I said to you, you could go and buy the most expensive television that you could afford, right? I don't know how much money that would be, right? But it would be comparable to your earnings, right? So you wouldn't miss it. You wouldn't miss whatever it was you paid. So if he's willing to pay £40 billion, he's obviously not going to miss £40 billion.
He's worth over $200 billion, Steve.
So he'd only have 160 billion left. See how good I am at maths.
No, but it's over $200 billion. So he's like well over $200
And
billion.
how much do you reckon he earns every minute? I suppose
God.
to get 40 billion back, you'd only have to wait 2 or 3 years.
Well, you think about it. He spent $9 billion on 10. Is it 10 billion on 9%? So really, the
9%, wasn't it? It was 9% he bought. I don't know.
So
how
the true value is closer to $100 billion.
Okay.
But it's his opening offer, isn't it? Close to 50 billion. So he's going to have to pay a bit more, but he probably knows it as well. So he's not thick, is he?
He's not thick. He's, what's the word? He's special, but not in a. Is he? What's the word? Oh, how can I say it?
It's usually me struggles in my words, Steve.
How can I say it without me sounding like he's slightly special? He's on the spectrum of some sort of Asperger's or something. That doesn't make him stupid or unintelligent. Just makes him a little bit uncomfortable if you're in a room with 3 people.
Eccentric. I think it's probably the word, isn't it?
Yeah, but I saw. Did you see him do? No, of course you wouldn't, because Miley was on. You didn't see him do Saturday Night Live.
It's terrible.
He was good.
I'll talk about Molly Cyrus. For the people who might be listening.
Yeah.
Anyone is.
Hello, Doris.
Steve. Yeah. All right, Priti, Nigel.
Pretty Nigel.
He opened a new factory, a gigafactory in Texas last week.
Did you just say giga?
Gigafactory, battery, as you know, big batteries.
Okay.
For his new cars, and he was on stage, and he wasn't as slick as say like Steve Jobs.
But better than Cook, because Cook is so bad on
Cook's
stage.
just no emotion, isn't he? He's like a robot.
Here we have the new iPhone, and it is beyond shadow of a doubt the best iPhone we have made for years.
Sounds like a Cockney Dalek.
And if that's not a porn film, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And he's not like a Jeff Bezos, even though I don't like him. His presentation was half decent. On stage, he didn't look very comfortable. He had a cowboy hat on with obviously Texas and sunglasses, and he was talking about what new things are kind of come up with and how big the factory is. And at the beginning, he used all these drones to make all in the sky, and that was pretty cool. So have a look at it anyway.
I love drones that go mad.
I think it was pretty cool how they did it. But it's worth a watch just to see him, I suppose. But yeah, I think he's definitely getting a lot more attention than any other billionaires at the moment.
Of all our billionaires, he's our favourite. Is that what we're saying?
I don't trust billionaires full stop, but out of all of them, he's probably
lesser of the evils.
Yeah, probably something like that. Isn't it? Jeff
But-
Bezos. He's Alexa's here listening.
Oh yeah, but I see. Well, I didn't really know what he looked like until he started talking with a cowboy hat on after he went up into space. But
Well,
he started in his garage selling books. There's nothing wrong with that. Richard Branson was selling virgins from his garage as well when he was younger.
Richard Branson isn't in the same league as these guys at the moment, is he?
He
Even though he's
couldn't
got-
even wipe their noses with his money.
Yeah. And I bet he's been around longer, hasn't he, as well? So, did you not mention that he wanted to change the name of Twitter?
Who, Richard Branson? Yeah, he wanted to change it to Virgin.
Virgin, he would definitely.
Yeah. You know, the guy with Asperger's, Elon, Eden Mess. Elon, you must what?
Elon Musk.
I heard that after he put his bid in, but he was saying before he wanted to buy it for 40 million, that he wanted to take the W out of Twitter. So it would be called Titter. For those of you who are, like me, dyslexic, I had to explain that to you. And I think I would spend more time on Titter than I would on Twitter.
I would, or maybe I should send a message to him and say, I have a suggestion and call it shitter.
Yeah, but then you'd have to have it right up your shitter. The thing is, you can't call it shitter because it sounds rude. But titter is funny. And then you could say to people, did you see my teat?
Or, did you see my sheet?
Did you see my sheet?
I think mine sounds better.
Do you know, I used to know a man who used to eat iron and sheet metal. See, I've got a joke for every occasion.
I have to say, you have. And I've got to add that you are consistent.
Yeah, who's laughing now?
Definitely not anyone listening or watching.
Oh, do you know, he's taking the mick out of you, our wonderful, wonderful. The people that listen and subscribe to our podcast, thank you so much. But we don't do it for you. We do it for us. Of course we do it for you. In fact, the first person who sends me or Av an email or comments on any of our Facebook or social medias with the word titter, I will send them £50. And Av will double it. Well, that was the week that was, where we talked about Av.
We talked about Rwanda.
And Priti Patel, who's
Priti
not going to
Patel.
stay there. We talked about the only Conservative leader to ever be found a criminal, Rishi Sunak, Kinder Eggs, Easter, Nigel Farage, Titter, ye not.
Shitter.
Say goodbye, Av.
I will see you, no doubt.
Is that it? That's your sign off now.
Yeah.
I shall see you, no doubt. I doubt it, said the monkey as he pissed on the fire.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra! So